What's up everyone, some guy here with another Alliance War video. Season 23, War number 3, we are versing against ISO 8. They are a Masters Alliance. They made it in Masters last season. We versed them last season and we did not win against them. It was somewhat close in the beginning and then we kind of fell apart. So we're hoping to kind of get revenge this round. But coming up on path 5 here, we have Darkhawk on Ebb and Flow Knockdown. I'll just be using Quake. He is a stubborn defender, so it's just going to be a regular shake and bake video. Just got to parry right before the aftershock timer is about to end to do damage and turn off stubborn. And then also have to make sure you release your heavy when he's concussed and stunned to shut down the protection node altogether. Moving on to the next fight, we have Havok here on Ebb and Flow Knockdown and Heavy Hitter. I took this, I think the same champ last war too. We'll be using Guillotine 2099 to ramp her up. Again, the annoying part is you can't parry stun his medium attacks, and then you can't interrupt his heavy attacks. So you just have to re-parry, but sometimes the annoying part is, like I said, after he hits his medium attack, he will sometimes throw his heavy attack, which you can't punish. You just have to back off. If you get unlucky, you can get kind of cornered pretty easily. But luckily, for the most part, I'm able to punish back with some reparries. A cool interaction here. The Pacify Mastery kind of shut down the protection node when I knocked him down while he's stunned from the parry. So I thought that was pretty cool. I actually didn't realize it until I knocked him down again, and the Pacifier came up, and then that's when I realized, oh, earlier it didn't come up because I actually shut it out. I also like baiting Havok's SP2 just because I think it's easier and you can bait less specials in my opinion. Right here, Pacify was able to shut down the protection node again. Moving on to the next fight, we have Ebony Maw here on Steady Fury buildup, Heavy Hitter, Power Alternator. Oh, and it's linked by Strike Back, but Quick can pretty much ignore all those nodes. It's just going to be a regular shake and bake fight. Just got to parry right before the aftershock timer is about to expire to cancel out the stubborn node. His mediums also cannot be stunned, so that's one thing you have to look out for. But he doesn't have much physical resistance, so he goes down very fast against Quake. Moving on to section 2, we have rank 3 Apocalypse here on Ebb and Flow Intercept and Sadist. I will be using my ramped up Guillotine 2099 to take this fight. I've dueled him multiple times with Guillotine 2099, and she seems to be a very good counter. I do make a mistake in this fight. I wasn't playing the safest. I was kind of going some risky intercepts and SP1 evades. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. He is a stubborn defender, so my main plan is to push into his SP2 and then bait out his SP2 and then dodge the first two beams or energy balls, and then block the third one, and then just dex the rest. I got kind of lucky there with the heavy. I just realized that. But for the most part, it's a pretty straightforward fight. I tried dexing the SP1 here, but failed miserably. I'm usually pretty good at it, but it doesn't always. I'm not that consistent yet, I guess. But luckily, my Guillotine 2099 is maxed SIG, so the combo shield kicks in 100% of the time when she gets hit. So I was able to save my combo and not take as much damage as it could have been. So right now I'm kind of trying to build my combo shield to make sure I don't lose my combo, because I kind of just want to get him down as fast as I can now. I really like playing with Guillotine 2099 when she's ramped up. She just like melts people very fast. He's not at 5% yet, but I had a feeling this SP3 will be able to kill him, and it does. So now I'll be able to bank the combo again. Moving on to the next fight, we have Cap Communists Red Guardian here. It's on Ebb and Flow Intercept and Redouble Determination. I thought about using Guillotine 2099, but decided not to because of the Redouble Determination. He might be getting a lot of power and stuff. I thought I just decided to use Quake. I tried to shut down the protection node. This is why I was trying to intercept him, but he wasn't. The AI wasn't very, I guess, cooperative. He was kind of passive when I tried to intercept, so it didn't really work. I was gonna try midway again if he gets stunned not close to me, so that I can give him as less power as I could when I release my heavy and it doesn't hit him. But it doesn't work out throughout this fight. I think he might have pretty high physical resistance because I'm not running suicides, but I'm a little bit boosted. But this fight takes a while, and I'm basically racing against the clock this whole fight. Yeah, see, I try to intercept to shut down the protection, but no luck over there. And I think at this point, I just because he's almost at a bar power, I didn't really feel like baiting out a bar power when I'm near the wall here, or getting at the corner here. So I just decided to try and take him down little by little. I think he is a stubborn. No, he's not a stubborn defender, so that's good. Towards the end, I actually had to resort to heavy parry just so I can get more aftershock stacks in to get him down sooner. Because I looked at the clock here, and it's past 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and he's just at 50%. So I knew I'm kind of like I'm a little bit behind basically. So it was a pretty stressful fight. 30 seconds left, and he's almost down. It's the last 10% does take a lot longer than I expected, but it gets really close at the end. So I was hoping this aftershock would just kill him, but he kind of just stands there. So I just had to release my heavy, and I had like about 2 or 3 seconds left. Very, very close to timing out, but luckily I got it through. Moving up to the mini boss island here, we have, I think, Emma Frost on the rage node. I'm sorry, Guillotine 2099 is perfect for this fight. She does mostly energy damage, so it's not going to trigger rage. I only put on a health boost because I didn't feel like I didn't think the attack boost was needed, since damage most of the time will be capped anyway. Plus, she's already ramped up, so she'll be hitting pretty hard through the energy damage already. Not the cleanest fight. I do take a hit here and there, I think. But for the most part, it went pretty well in my opinion. She is a stubborn defender, so every time I evade her special attack, she does become indestructible. I've tried pairing the last hit of her SP1 and then dash back in to punish. It doesn't always work out for me with the timing. At least I didn't get it down consistently, so I didn't really want to risk it in this war, just because we're actually pretty close at the moment. They haven't advanced too much, but we are close to finishing. I think at this point they were ahead of us by about 5 deaths. Yeah, 5 deaths or so. But they still had a lot more ground to cover, and we're just almost we're at the mini boss island already. They're still, I think, beginning of tier 2. But yeah, so I didn't want to risk losing just because of a risky move here. So I do make a mistake over here because I hesitated on the SP2. I was hesitating whether I should use my SP2 or save it for my SP3. And I decided to use my SP2 because I didn't need to use her again. And then, of course, I was too late on throwing my SP2 and I hit into her block and I got punished for it. But luckily, didn't do too much of damage and I still have my combo. So, and this SP2 just kills her. So for the most part, it went well, I guess. Alright, and the last fight here for me is this rank 3 Professor X on aspect of evolution and improved power gain. I think also enhance special 2. I kind of forgot about the aspect of evolution. If I had known that, I would not be pushing him over bar power as much, because he does start hitting pretty hard towards the end here. I think I came out with like, I forget, like 30 or 40% health. So it was all through block damage, and I believe only his first medium can be parry stunned. So I was playing pretty safe for this fight. Not too many intercepts. Also, I have to watch out for the falter timer on the right side below his health bar. When it gets to 0, I'll basically be missing, so I have to parry and just miss on purpose, and then wait for the timer to cool down so I can start hitting him again. But that's basically the rotation. I think I threw on a advanced power boost to get into the rotation of the SP2 draining sooner, to control the fight sooner as well. Alright, he's at 1% here. He's pretty much almost dead. Just need a few more combos and he should be able to drop. Took a bunch of block damage because of the aspect of evolution. But for the most part, it went pretty well. We did end up winning this war, actually. It was a pretty close war towards the end. We finished first, clearing all 3 battle groups with 15 deaths, and at that time they had a few sections left, and as well they also had a lot of mini boss and bosses left. But they kind of messed up, and then I think they kind of stopped trying. But great war. I'm very proud of our performance, and very glad we got the revenge to them. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.